Hi, hello, welcome back to my channel. This is the second time I'm filming this intro today because my dumbass really thought that this €5 or something microphone would really just tune out my vacuum cleaner sound. It didn't. Who knew? Um, yeah, here I am again filming this. This will be like a mini life update slash reading vlog, which I think I'll film throughout like today and tomorrow, or maybe longer. Who knows? Who knows? I don't. So who knows? Mini life update. I haven't filmed a video since like March, April last year or something. And since then, I was pregnant already when I filmed that video, and I knew, but didn't feel like sharing. Um, and I did, in fact, give birth, which sounds very weird to say out loud to YouTube. But yeah, so I had a boy, and he's 6 months old now. And yeah, I haven't had like time to do much besides reading and house stuff and work because I work full time. I decided that today, on my day off, it would be a great day to bring back my love for filming, although I am a little bit, big bit out of training, onto reading plans. So, this is one of the books I'm reading. I already got to 44% till now, lunchtime. I just had lunch. But in the morning, I was at 32%. So, I read 12%, which is good for me. I went to like physical therapy, chiropractor stuff, so I could read a bit in there while I did a treatment. But other than that, had to take my son to daycare, all that stuff. You don't care. Anyways, I would like to finish this today since I have like 5 hour-ish left. I think it's more like four. But it's now almost 3 p.m. I have to pick up my son at 5 p.m. And then I hang out with him and, feed him and stuff. So, don't know if I will be able to finish this today. But since tomorrow it's an holiday, if I don't finish today, I will try to finish tomorrow. And I have two other books lined up that, listen, my lineups are also always very loosely lineups. I may end up not reading even one of those books, but I really wanted to. The thing is, I'm also craving an atmospheric read, so hmm, I might change my TBR as I usually do, you know. But yeah, this I'm for sure finishing, unless like something terrible happens in this book and I don't like it and I DNF'd it. But usually nothing, well, like at least from the other Anne Liang book that I read, nothing was problematic. I absolutely loved it. Give it 5 stars. It was this time. No, I hope this doesn't find you. And yeah, I really liked it. And this time it's real, and this is about a girl who has lived in many countries, and she's from China. She moves back to China with her mom because her mom is a consultant, I think, for many companies. So she moves back. She goes to a school, and there's this like popular guy at her school who is a C drama actor. And then she has to write this essay for college, and she has to write about, what was it about? Like her love or admiration for someone like close to her. I don't really remember, but she ends up like inventing this fake boyfriend, and she writes the whole love story like for the essay. She posts it to like a website or a blog, and it blew up overnight. So she now has to get a boyfriend, like a fake boyfriend, for her to get an internship, because like this woman messaged her from a famous editor or publisher saying like, oh, if you would write for us and provide us like proof of your relationship, because readers loved it. La 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 la. You can do an internship with us. So she was like, "Yeah, damn, I need to find a fake boyfriend." So guess who it will be? Not that asshole in a motorbike. So guess who it will be? It will be the famous C drama actor from her class. So far, so good. It's cringy a tiny bit. It's a bit, cheesy. I like it. I was needing like something like this, very light, because my mental health has been, well, anything but light. So yeah, those are my reading plans. I will update you when I have an update. So yeah, talk to you in a bit. Why did I do a piece? You know when you're already tired and frustrated, and then the fucking mic, you forget to turn it on. Yeah, that happened. I talked to no one for probably 15 minutes. I'm 80% through the assignment's reel. I'm almost done. I have 1 hour something left, which I will be finishing at like midnight. But let's be honest, I would probably scroll my phone until midnight either way. So this way I'm reading. I'm folding my son's clothes, so excuse that, but I have to multitask. What about the book? I'm liking it a lot. It's one of those just very like chill, not chill, like things happen in the book, but it's one of those good palate cleanser books, because I don't like to read romance. To be honest, romance is not um, one of the genres that I enjoy to read a lot from. I read like maybe 2, 3 romance books a year. This year has been exceptional. I think I've read 2 novellas last month, now this one, and I think probably another one, or just these. But yeah, it it surpassed last year's romance tally. About the book, I really like Anne Liang's writing because it's really easy to read. Her characters are never toxic, which I love, because one thing I hate about reading romance is that 99.9% of the time the characters will be toxic. And I have nothing against people who like to read about toxic characters. Obviously, I also read about toxic characters in fantasies and whatnot. Like one of my favorite characters is Victor Vale. Is super toxic. If you read Vicious, you know. So that says it all. But in romance, because romance is the main topic of the book, I don't like to have toxic. I don't like it. Yeah, and this is not the case, which I love for me. These buttons, hate buttons. Never get the buttons right. But so far, we are kinda in the third conflict breakup act thing, which never really like in books, honestly. But I just accepted the fact that nowadays there's basically one in everything, And this book is like a K drama. And K dramas also have the third act breakup thing, so I do not mind. What else? I don't really have a lot to say about it. Not because I'm not liking it, but because it's, a romance. And if I talk too much about what is happening in the book, um, I'll just spoil it for those who haven't read it. And I don't like to spoil books on my channel unless I'm, well, unless I either really like it or really, really hate it, then I have to rant about it. Um, but so far, I am liking it. Kind of stressful situation right now for our main character. I am enjoying that. Well, for me as a reader, not for her. That's basically it. I did not start any other books because I just wanted to focus on finishing this one, which I prefer because right now I've been way too tired from not sleeping, so my head cannot focus on more than one thing. For the past, I don't know, month, month and a half, I've been reading multiple books at once, and I was getting so stressed. Wait, the stock fell. I was getting super stressed because I was always having a book as currently reading, and I don't know, it was stressing me out. It felt like I always had something pendant, so I prefer this time to just take one book at a time. So next up, I will probably either continue Clockwork Prince or restart it. Start a random atmospheric book because I'm really feeling an atmospheric book right now. I still don't know. And I have to put this in the wash again. You know how hard it is to take baby food out of things? Very hard. Or start The Song of Achilles, which is a buddy read with a friend of mine, but it's very sad. I don't know if I want to feel sad right now, like more sad, but about fictional characters. So I don't know. I don't know about it. I'm a very mood reader, so TBRs don't really work for me. So probably you will see me just saying that I will read The Way of Kings and Clockwork Prince on my intro and then change the whole damn thing because I want to. And it's my channel. And I can do whatever I want for my like 30 viewers. I need to stop doing the peace. Okay, I folded all of the clothes. One thing I actually needed to do was like put his whole clothes, not all, but like the clothes that don't fit inside a box to like store these summer clothes because they have been sitting in the laundry bin and I just take him out because he goes through a lot of clothes throughout the day. But I don't want to do that right now. I want to finish the book. And you don't care. So I'll finish the book and update you tomorrow because today I will be way too tired and ready for bed. Yeah. Talk to you tomorrow. Yeah, so actually I got sick, so I did finish the book that night, but couldn't film because I was, well, sick. So yeah, the next clip will just be my Saturday morning, and you'll get an update of everything at the end of the video. Hello. So it has been a week and a half later. Um, Basically, after Thursday, when I finished This Time It's Real, during the night I had some health issues like fever and stuff. So on the next day, I was just basically dying on my couch. And then during this, like the last week, I was alone at work, so I had a lot of work, and my health issues continued. They are kind of solved now. I went to the doctor today, so it's fine. But yeah, I did not update anymore, but I did read books. So I finished This Time It's Real the night before on Thursday, and I give it, I think it was like a 4 star. I really liked it. I enjoyed. I hope this doesn't find you more because it was like academic rivals, and I really liked the academic rivals trope. But I still enjoyed This Time It's Real quite a lot. I don't know. There's something in An Liang's books that I love. Is they are cozy. They are like a K drama. I love K dramas, like I said. So after that, I also read her newest novella that is available on NetGalley as read now. So I read Back to You. Yeah, Back to You. And it was like 48 pages, something like that. So I read that in like 2 days, I think, like Saturday and Sunday because I had some stuff to do. But then I read on a car. I finished that. I gave it also like a 3.75, 4 stars. It wasn't like my problem with short books like novellas that are under 100 pages is that it's not a lot of time for the story to develop. So it was insta lovey. So the plot of Back to You is basically that this girl, she is working long hours in her corporate job, and she doesn't like really love her job. She just went into it and into her degree in college because her parents made her. So she is working at like 11 p.m. or something at night, and she chokes on an almond, on a chocolate almond, and dies. And basically, when she dies, she goes back 3 years before that day. So she gets to like rethink her life. Is like, is that what I want to do? Should I do things differently? And then, of course, in En Liang style, it has love interest. And yeah, won't say more because again, it's only 48 pages. Will not spoil it, but it's very predictable. But it was still cute, so I like that. After that, what did I read? Oh, I read a very disappointing book. I was really, really hoping to like this book. It did not have a great star rating on Goodreads, which is like to begin with. But sometimes I like books that don't have a great star rating. Like, for example, A Study in Drowning doesn't have a great rating, and it's one of my favorite books. So I still went in for it. And it was Break Room, which is a book where a reality show happens where some people compete to find out who's the worst colleague. So what that means is that uh, each office selected their worst colleague and just like threw them into this reality show. Um, and then there's a mole, and then they have to find out who's the mole. uh, yeah, it seemed very promising. Very, again, like Korean style reality show drama. Yeah, that did not happen. The characters fell so flat. Um, very two-dimensional, if not one-dimensional. So this book was a huge disappointment because like it was badly written, to be honest. It was very flat. The characters were flat. The plot was flat. Everything about this book was flat. Nothing happened. Um, very disappointing. I only gave it like 2 stars because again the synopsis was really interesting. It really intrigued me, and that's why I still wanted to read it. And it was like only 100 and something pages long. And turns out that the last like I don't know how many pages, maybe 20 pages, were just the preview for another book by the author that I've heard of. It's like the Dulgernut Dulger whatever dream shop. I do want to read that still. But yeah, this book was it was a flop. Honestly, this book was a flop. It was to me. I only give it 2 stars because of the synopsis and the cover, because the cover is still very, very beautiful. And yeah, then I just casually listened and very randomly listened to Tunnel of Bones, which is the second book of the Cassidy Blake series, which is a middle grade series by Victoria Schwab, V. Schwab. Um, and I liked it. It was just like fun, very adventurous, very easy to listen to. It was only, I don't know, 5 hours long or something like that, or even shorter. Because I wanted something to play word search on Kobo because I got a PDF of word search to do on Kobo with the stylus. Um, I needed something to listen. It was available on Libby. I loaned it, I listened to it, I liked it, and I knocked another book out of a series that I'm currently reading. So that was like a 4 stars. I don't really rate meal grade books, but it was like a 4 stars. I still liked it. It was fun as the first one. And after that, I did a buddy read, which my friend read first because she always does. But I read The Song of Achilles and I really liked it. It did not disappoint me. I knew I would like it. I was just never like not in the mood to read it, but I just don't really read emotional books that often, I guess. I did already read Circe by Madeline Miller, and I also read Galatia, something like that. The novella, which I really liked as well. I don't know, there's something in Madeline's writing style that is just, it's a very beautiful prose and it captivates you. And yeah, the Song of Achilles was great. I gave it 4.5 stars. Not quite a 5 star for me, but almost there. I really like how she wrote the characters. Patroclus feels like a kind of, what's it called, unreliable narrator because he is clearly very obsessed and very in love with Achilles, so the story is only told from his point of view. I really like to also see how they grew up with each other and how they met, how they, fell in love, how they went to war and all that stuff. I think it was a really important part to make like the characters feel real and to make it the more tragic that, like, the tragedy, tragedy, the tragedy that it is. All in all, I really enjoyed it, and I'm sorry if none of what I'm saying makes sense. I just, again, I'm tired. I just wanted to wrap this vlog up, and right now I am reading Fable for the End of the World, which has been on my physical TBR since I think December, since we did like Christmas gift exchange on Katie's Discord, and it is one of the books that I received. I have it like on the shelf, but I'm reading it not physically, digitally, because I'm in love with my Kobo. I said it. I'm in love with my Kobo. I really, really like it. And if you want a review of the Kobo Libra, let me know, like, what I like about it, why I recommend it, etc., etc. That is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. It's always this chaotic. I'm not going to say it is not, because it is. And it was a good reading week, even with all the health things and lack of sleep. And yeah, now I'm going to read and I'm going to bed because it is 10:30 p.m. now. Okay, bye.